Welcome back to another Trogly's Guitars. We got a really special one today. I'm going to show you the case real quick. Now, if you're knowledgeable on 80s Gibsons, you know there's going to be something good in this lift and reissue case. The case itself is pretty beat up. You can see it's starting to wrinkle a little bit, but it's a case. It's done what it's supposed to do. I think the worst is about right there where the covering is starting to come off, but overall it's in decent shape. Yeah, 1, 2, the key's inside the case if you want to lock it. 3, and then there's one back here for 5. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a prehistoric Les Paul. Gorgeous flame top, slightly aged naturally. The color on this one is considered a heritage dark sunburst. It's like HDSB. That's on the neck pickup stamped in there. So yeah, this is a prehistoric Les Paul. It is a 1987 Gibson Les Paul. Prehistoric basically just means it was before the historic line that Gibson just now started doing. I think that was in like the 90s if I remember correctly. Late 90s, maybe 2000s. I could be wrong on that one, but the Les Paul forums affectionately refer to anything before that as a prehistoric, and I think that's a funny name, so I like to say it. So yeah, this one is absolutely gorgeous. It blows your socks off, or knocks your socks off. I mean, just look at that gorgeous flame. And the thing I love about this one is sometimes the flame's kind of really unmatched and looks terrible in the center. And this one's not perfectly book matched, but it's well enough that it doesn't look out of place. And then if you get really close, you can see the wood grain running perpendicular to the flame, so it really just creates this huge 3D top. It's just an absolutely gorgeous guitar. After selling all my Spotlight specials, I'm definitely glad to have this one back in to offer to my followers here. Alright. So I told you about prehistoric, but what if you don't even know what a historic is? Well, historics are basically what some people call like the RO, the R8, the R9. They're reissues of the original bursts. Now this one is closer to a 1960s burst because the neck profile it's not huge, but it's not tiny either. It's a nice, comfortable kind of medium profile. Let's take a closer look here. Headstock, as I said, you got some aging on the lacquer there. It's a little bit dusty, but that's alright. Thing to note about on the headstock is there is a little bit of, an outline to the inlay of that. Honestly, it looks kind of bad in pictures, but like when you view it at an angle, it pretty much disappears. So that's only like when you're straight on for it. So if you're trying to take a beauty shot of it from the side, that doesn't appear. That was almost a deal breaker for me first buying this guitar, but it's really nothing. Now, something really special about this fretboard here. Obviously, it's been played, and when rosewood gets played, the oils get into it, it turns a darker color. I mean, this one almost looks like ebony in person, but it is rosewood. Very nice dark rosewood. As you can see up and down. Absolutely gorgeous fretboard. I'm trying to show you there the fret wear. There's really not much. This instrument has been taken care of its entire life. top here. The knobs are original. They glow in the black light. The aged nickel hardware with the ABR1 tailpiece or bridge. You have Seymour Duncan, I think it's pronounced Antiquities or something in here. And they've slightly aged, you can see that, so it matches the guitar. And honestly, this guitar, the tone you get from it is just amazing. Like if you're trying to pull off the Zeppelin, that kind of like the honkiness, these pickups, they have it. They're not as aggressive as the original Tim Shaw's, but they have just enough aggression to make it a great instrument. So I'm definitely saying this is a great playing guitar, guys. Only the good ones get played, and this one definitely has the playware to suggest it's a good one. Turn the brightness down a little bit here. That's pretty accurate. It's a little bit more cherry in person. The back, it looks clean for the most part, like on camera. But there is some buckle rash here. Most notably, like when you put some light on it, you've got a lot of buckle rash right there. It's non-finish breaking for the most part, so you don't really have to worry about it. As I said, you can take your beauty shot like this, and nobody has to really see that, but there is this small area where it has chipped a little bit, and you can lightly feel that, but you don't really feel that too much unless you're digging into it. And you got some scratches here and there. Looks like you got a ding there. You're missing some finish right there on the edge. And if I remember correctly, there's some finish there. Now this part, you don't really feel it. It's still smooth, as is that. The same thing here with on the neck. You got this one spot. There's just a slightly different feel to it when you have like one finger, like super glossy, kind of glossy, super gloss again. So when you're playing it like this, you don't feel that. It's purely cosmetic, but there is just a little bit of finish missing there. Blacked like this one, there's no funny business going on. 70741 with, looks like Gibson Deluxe tuners there. So I guess the biggest issue on the top here is right there on the horn. You got that ding there, but it's nothing too bad. Got that light indentation there, kind of like a scratch, but the further away you are, you don't really notice it. But there's nice fine little dings throughout the top, but you don't see them because of this amazing premium top on this one. So once again, Originality, these have been swapped out for amazing pickups to say the least. This plastic bit right here has been changed. The original is in the case. I'm not sure what the issue is with it. If it's cracked or something, it probably is. And the strap buttons, they have been changed to strap locks, so you can find one that fits that or put some new ones on it. But overall, this guitar, it's just amazing. It's under 9 pounds. I think if I remember correctly, it's 8 pounds 14 ounces. It's just this super comfortable guitar to play. Amazing premium top on this one. This one, if you're looking for a prehistoric Les Paul, don't look any further. This is the one you want. As always, you can visit my Facebook page, facebook.com/Troglys, Troglys. This is where I show you my best available price and a way that you can directly shop out of my shop. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. If not, this has been Trogly's Guitars, and thank you for watching.